What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am unboxing the Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo. I did also get some accessories. I got some filters, lens filters, screen protectors. Oh, and I got IR night vision lights, although I don't think I got this for this camera. But I mean, I got it. I don't think this does night vision or has a night vision function, but I can test it. I also got a new stand, which is more travel friendly. Now the creator bundle is supposed to come with a lot of stuff, so let's see what it has. This looks like a stand of some sort. Oh, it's a protective cover. Ooh, it has a nice grip, rubbery feel to it. You get stickers and then your typical manuals. Okay, I'm assuming everything from the creator bundle is going to be in this. This carrying case is pretty nice. It doesn't feel grippy, but it doesn't feel leathery either, which I like. It also doesn't have a strong smell to it. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Hold on, let me make sure I got everything out of here. Okay, I popped everything out. This is what the bag looks like on the inside. It has little pockets, and then on this side it also has these little elastic pockets as well. And all these things fit inside the bag, which is a lot. This feels like it's the magnet for, I think, the microphone. My god, look how tiny. It's a little magnet for your mic. Oh, this is the wide lens that comes with it. Well, I can kind of see inside it. And then you get your clip-on mic. USB-C cables. I have plenty of these. This, I think, is one of the batteries that has more of an extender for you to grip it. And also provides longer battery life. And then this, I believe, is the smaller battery. What is this? Oh, it's a stand. That's cute. And then the little poofy thing for your mic. Oh, I know, a lanyard too. Little poofy thing. How do I put this on? Oh, you just snap it. Oh my god, it's so fluffy. Oh, mira, muy fancy. This feels so soft. I can just touch it all day. And then, of course, the piece de resistance. This feels very sturdy, by the way. Very sturdy. Before I turn it on, though, I do want to put on the screen protectors and all that. So let me open up the accessories. How's this magnet? Oh, I'm going to say, how does it... Whoa, that's a strong-ass magnet. That is super strong. Jesus. For the screen protector, I assume it's already cut for the Osmo Pocket 3 because it does list Pocket 3, even though it has a totally different camera on the front. There's everything in there. And you should get a screen protector for the main screen, this one right here, and then one for the actual camera. So this is the main one, and then this one is the camera. Now let me see if I can put it on. Screen protectors are on. It is tempered glass, so if it does get damaged, it's gonna look cracked. I mean, it says super wear resistant and scratch resistant, so I don't know. We'll see how well that holds up. Well, now that the protective film is on, I will say this camera up here feels very loosey-goosey. I hope that's normal. Oh, it does turn on. Oh shit. It's doing stuff. I think this is touchscreen. Oh, it is. All right, so I did the app setup and I put one of my SD cards in here. Here we go. So for whatever reason, it's not reading my memory card. I don't know if it's because it's super old. I mean, it is a super old one, so maybe it's just the type of memory card. Well, I've run into a pickle. Let's take a look at the other accessories. I guess while I wait till my SD card gets here. So this one, I didn't purchase it to use with the Osmo, but I mean, if it works, then great. If not, then I'll just use it for my actual night vision camera. I was under the impression I was gonna get 2 of these, but this is an IR light to help with night vision. It's also rechargeable, and you can switch the settings of how strong you want the IR light to be as well. So you can change how much IR you want to be pushed out, super bright or not that bright. Then I got these lens filters. I believe it's 2 lens filters. They come in this cute case. Oh, it is 2 of them. Ta-da! Oh, it comes with a screen protector too. Okay, well, I'll save that for next time. But there's 2 of them. I don't know if you guys... Oh, you can kind of see it. So one has a green tint and the other one has a red tint. Now, the video itself is not going to look green and it's not going to look red, but you'll see what I mean with what they look like once I do test videos, which will be included in this video. Time to open the tripod. Instructions on how to use it. It feels really sturdy, like you can knock someone out with this. Oh, and it has a little remote. Oh, what I liked about this too, it has its own phone holder thing. It's good to use for cameras as well as phones, and max height on it is 185 centimeters. I'm not sure what that converts to in inches, but I think it's about 6 feet. I could be wrong. I don't have a converter in front of me. You guys do the math. But I'm excited. I like that this is gonna allow me to have more space around me versus my huge tripod where you have to open its legs really far out and it takes up a lot of space. This one, it's fairly tiny. The legs are towards the bottom. Again, you'll see in the pictures, but this one saves more space for you when it comes to recording. And it wasn't that expensive either. All right, guys, I managed to get the SD card. I just got a really cheap Amazon version. I think it's 128 gigs. So hopefully it can read this one, because for whatever reason it didn't read my other one, but we'll see. Ta-da! Yes. It's reading it. I don't know if you guys could tell. Hold on. The little SD mark right there. Before there was a slash in front of it, but now it's showing an SD card. And it looks like it can record about 2 hours, 1 hour and 59 minutes. Testing. Its face is tracking my face right now. I just woke up and showered, so that's why I look all shiny and stuff, or tired if I look tired. But I really like the quality. It's cool seeing the camera itself moving around as I move around, and it's recording in, it says 4K 60 frames. I'm wondering how this sounds. I'm using the mic that it came with, so hopefully it sounds crispy. But let's put these filters on to see what the difference is. I wonder, is it going to automatically switch to vertical if I just switch the screen, or is it going to stop recording? It still says 4K 60, and I switched the screen. I don't like that it's catching my double chin. Okay, I'm going to put the wide lens on. So that's wide lens. And then if I take it off, oh yeah, I can see the difference. I'm watching it on my phone, by the way. My heat is about to turn on, so apologies if you hear swishy noises. I'm gonna put on ND filter, the green tinted one. Oh, that is really dark. The thing is though, with these filters, it has a little dial on it, so you can switch how much or how little light. It's a little annoying trying to do it though. So that is the max of letting light in. This is what it looks like. ND filter switch to number 2 on the dial. ND filter switch to number 3. This is it on number 4. It's getting darker. And this is the ND filter on number 5, which is the furthest back, or the darkest, I guess you can set it at. So these are really good if you're out and about and it's really sunny to use. It's kind of like sunglasses for your camera. Next, I'm going to try the other ND filter, which is the one that has the red tint on it. This one, the numbers start at 5 and it goes up to 9. So I'm assuming it's going to go into a darker shade. Oh yeah, sure is. So this is it at number 5, which I think is the same as the first filter set at number 5. But again, these are meant if you guys are out and about or in a very well-lit area. Here's the filter at number 6. You can see my greasiness. It's called lotions and serums, guys, for your face. This is it at number 7. It's hella dark. I could barely see my lights. I could barely see me. This is the setting at 8. I cannot really see myself anymore. And then this is the ND filter at 9. I'm almost not there. You can kind of see my shininess, but ooh, my lights look like little twinkling stars though. That's really cool. Overall, I would say I really like the quality of what the camera is producing compared to another camera that I got that supposedly records in 4K. It does not. At best, maybe 720p. But this, to me, watching it on my iPhone, looks like 4K quality to me. So right now I'm recording at low light in my room. It looks a lot brighter than it is. So I think we're gonna have to wait till it's actual nighttime to test out if it can pick up good video quality using IR light. It's picking up the IR light, but I'm just wondering how it's gonna look when it's actually really dark. So I guess we'll wait and see. Oh, by the way, I am using the mic that comes with the, I think it's the creator combo or bundle. The one where you get more stuff in. So I'm using the little mic that comes with it. This is what it sounds like using that mic. And then this is what it sounds like just off of the Osmo device itself. So I feel like I hear a difference, but you guys tell me. Look at the detail in her fur. I did also want to show you guys the quality of the video. So this is 4K at 60 frames. This is 2.7K at 60 frames. And this is 1080p at 60 frames. I'm back at 4K 60 frames, and I did want to mention that the closer you get to the camera, it starts blurring stuff around you. At least I could see it in the small screen here. That's pretty neat. All right, guys, it's a little past 5. It's pretty dark in my bedroom, so this is where I'm going to be filming. That is my window over there. I'm just going to point at one of my walls and turn on the IR light to see if it does capture. Nope, it is not. Darn, that sucks. Is it even capturing it sees the IR, but it's not capturing. I gotta be super close for it to even capture anything. There's my mirror. It's not meant for night vision, but if you get super, super close to something with an IR light, I guess I can try to capture something. You can see my door here and me holding the light. But there's like this circle of darkness in the middle and I'm not sure why. What matters is I tried it out. Well, that is my unboxing and I guess somewhat mini review of the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm really happy with my purchase. I really love the quality of video that this little guy gives out. And what's cool is you can also use it as a webcam for live streaming. I don't plan on doing that because I already have a dedicated camera as my live streaming camera, but I'm definitely going to be using this to record videos for like TikTok, shorts for YouTube, or even different angles for my YouTube videos. Let me know in the comments if you guys own an Osmo Pocket 3, how long you've had it, and how you're liking it so far. And if you guys stuck to this part of the video, leave the camera emoji in the comments. That way I know, and I very much appreciate it because it lets me know you watched the whole video. Don't forget to like the videos, it helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!